representing Eaglemat Insurance Brokers Ltd. We're a commercial insurance broker, primarily based in Leicester. And my title today is Transferring Business Risks Through Insurance, Enhancing Overall Business Resilience. So the next is I'll just briefly touch about my experience. It's not so much of importance, but it's also important to know that you're dealing with people who have the expertise in what they're doing. So the previous company that I was engaged with is the second largest insurance and risk management firm globally, if not the largest, Aon Risk Solutions. I've also worked for Towergate Insurance. Many of you who are into care businesses, they know Towergate. I worked for them for 5 years. I was also a researcher with the Montfort University, where I did my PhD in insurance. I also worked for PIB Insurance, Ishwa Insurance, and also Lengorok, which was a company involved in the construction of the 2012 Olympics Games venue. Then I was a lecturer, risk management, for 2 years with University of East London, and I also worked in healthcare. That is my very area of passion. I worked for Consenza Care, and then the Central Bank of Zimbabwe compliance officer, and First Mutual Life in Zimbabwe. And so those are my qualifications there. Like I said, it's not much of importance, but it's also significant. I believe I'm speaking to the relevant audience. It has been mentioned that there are people with businesses here, healthcare, health and social care businesses, and those who are intending to start. You are in the right place at the right time. So just make sure you get something from today. We are a commercial insurance broker based in Leicester, but with national reach. So mainly, we've got 3 core services. We do business insurance, risk management, and also personal insurance. Those are our 3 core services. And when it comes to insurance, one size fits all certainly doesn't work. So we always try to tailor make our solutions to your requirements. So where we are, so we are in the middle section. We sit between the client, which is yourselves, and then the insurer, who is the risk carrier. So we are the bridge. And then our value to you, like I said, we work with you. It's not a hit and run. So we have clients that we constantly are in communication with throughout the year, from point of engagement. Like, for instance, if they have any claims, they come to us, then we direct them accordingly, and also assist them if they have any adjustments to make during the course of the year. You might have a fleet of vehicles for your carers, and sometimes maybe you've bought some more vehicles, or we have maybe sold some vehicles that needs to be removed from the policy. We also assist with that. Maybe you have a portfolio of properties. You have maybe bought some more, or maybe you've sold some more. So we assist with any other help you require during the course of the year. So 88% is risk business insurance, then 7% risk management, and 5% personal insurance. That's what we do. So our strategic focus or direction is on health and social care businesses. So that is our main focus, health and social care businesses. And that's why we are here today. And we are very passionate about working with you. We don't just see you as any other business, but you are very valuable to us, very passionate about your growth and success. We try to work with you to save you money without compromising cover. We realize, like Tesco says, every little helps. Reinvest any savings into the growth of your business. And so why transfer risks? So risk management, you can transfer risk, you can retain, you can avoid, you can accept it. So insurance is one of the methods of managing risk, so transferring it. So that you can then be able to do and focus on the things that matter to you, like for instance, providing good quality care to your service users. You don't have to worry about what if this happens. Let's say, for instance, I'm sure for those who are on the groups, you had recently, unfortunately, where a service user killed a staff member. That was tragic, and may her soul rest in peace. Those things happen. So as a business owner, you don't want to be worried. What will happen if this happens? We get so many cases. Last week, I placed a certain business last week on cover, and before you know it, she called me to say, "Oh, Matthew, the service user, one of the service users, she took a stone and then hit that staff member on the mouth. Unfortunately, one of the tooth broke." So you want to have peace of mind that if such incidents happen, you are covered. That's why it's important to transfer risk. And also, I know sometimes the transfer of risk is forced. Like regulatory bodies like CQC, Ofsted, they require you to have insurance. So it is important, and also it's a safety net to give you peace of mind. Okay, so how we help healthcare businesses? So we assist you with insurance quotes for CQC application, insurance quotes for Ofsted registration. Why I'm saying insurance quotes is I've had calls to say, "Oh, I'm applying for CQC, I need help." Mr. Mshandu there, those are the experts in doing so. We just help with a piece of the puzzle, the insurance quotes. And also letters of intents. We help you with new business quotations. We help you with renewal quotations. Like I said, midterm adjustments. We all assist with that. Then if you're applying for tenders, for instance, we also help with the insurance paperwork. So for the tender process, you go to the experts, and HSPN, whom I'm very, very enthusiastic about them, and they know what they're doing. So please always make use of them. So some of the healthcare settings that we work with, any business that is in health and social care. I enjoyed Mr. Mshandu's presentation because he highlighted key nuggets. It's important to know your stuff in terms of the sector that you are in, to know your figures, to know what's happening. Honestly, there is a very big cake where the small businesses, they're fighting just for 30%, just imagine. And the big businesses, who are few in number, they have the majority of the cake. So knowing this is very, very important. So we assist businesses like supported living, children's services, domiciliary care, complex care, surgeries. Anyone with a surgery, we assist with that. And also any other business. Like for instance, I'm pleased that we are getting calls, people who are venturing into patient transport. So if you've got any insurance requirements, so long as it is health and social care, we can assist. Obviously, there are other sectors. By virtue of my experience over the years, we try also to be accommodative. Although 90% of what we do is health and social care. If you've got a farm, we can provide cover for that. Religion and charities, food and drink, education, construction, we can all assist with the insurance requirements for that. Risk management, through our partners, we can assist with business continuity planning, property asset valuation. There are instances where, for instance, let's say you are a care company or a care group and you have a property but you don't know the value of the property. So you need that property to be evaluated by professionals because obviously under insurance, insurers apply average. which you don't want, and you want to make sure that the figures that you give are appropriate. As Eaglemat Insurance Brokers, we are growing, and we have a new service. Last time we didn't have this service. We are also doing personal protection insurance. So this is life insurance. So in the event of death or diagnosis of a terminal illness, life insurance pays. Also critical illness, you might be diagnosed with a critical condition like multiple sclerosis or stroke, etc. All that stuff, we'll look into that. And also private medical insurance, you know the NHS waiting list. If you don't want that stress, private medical insurance. And also income protection for people who are self-employed, and many other products. So the process from initial inquiry, from point of engagement, sometimes we have valued clients who say, I have been with Aviva or Markel or Jewel, etc., and I love my insurance company. But they want to work with us. So we simply do a letter of transfer. So the ultimate carrier, the insurance company, remains the same, but change of broker. So you sign that letter of appointment, and we become your brokers. And we would appreciate that. And we will value and work with you and support you. By virtue of you being a member of the network, we also give you discounts. You're very serious. Please, can you smile? Oh, clap hands for me. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm very pleased, that lady sitting there, Mercy, this platform is not just, health and social, care. I met Mercy over 10 years ago, but because of this platform, just imagine, I saw her walking. I said, is it you? So I'm very happy to see her. And Mr. Godfrey, thank you for this group. I've met my friend, long-time friend. Documents. We will request some documents from you. If you have a children's service, for instance, or even domiciliary care or supported living, some insurers, they require a proposal form to be completed, and also your business plan. They require your statement of purpose, your CV, cash flow projections. So you should know your figures. It is very important. Yes, you can speak to Blue Hector there. They can help with business plan. But when you come to us, be very realistic. I've had businesses who come to us to say, oh, my insurance is very expensive. Then I look at the figures, and they don't have any client, or they just have one client, and the figures that are on the business plan, they are not matching with what's actually coming into the business. And obviously, you are part of our community. We get clients who pay their insurance premiums from money from shift, not from money from the business. This is where I said we are very passionate about your growth. And we want to see your businesses grow. Where we can help you to save money, we always say, if you are a startup, if you're starting the business, yes, you have been given a business plan by the accountants, not compromising your cover, start with the minimum figures. Be realistic. I know sometimes people think if they give hefty figures, like my turnover is 600,000, then you can be a friend of the insurance companies. They will never give you a change. So always be realistic with your figures. That is the main message. Be realistic with your wage roll. You don't want to be over-covered or to be under-covered. Just be spot on. Most clients, they pay monthly installments. We have our partners, Premium Credit, Close Brothers, or Investec, which we use to facilitate the installments. So you have a contract with them. It is always important, check your payment schedule. Some people, when we have assisted them with insurance, then they're telling me, oh, I've missed my payment. You always must check your paperwork. We always email you to say, please check your paperwork. When is your direct debit coming, so that you don't miss your payments. If you miss your payment, they apply a default. And we know every little helps, like Tesco says. You don't want to end up paying default payments just because you didn't check when the directives are coming out. Then our advice, always try to have a good CQC rating. It helps a lot. It helps a lot. It's like, for instance, I know when we were growing up, if you've got very good grades at school, every university wants you. But if you've got the opposite, you have a tough life. In courts, not always, because you can be a very good sports person. But yes, try to have a good rating. Be it CQC, Ofsted, it helps a lot. Insurance, they love good CQC rating. We also have access to Lloyd's of London, which means that we can get very good quotes for you, competitive quotes, have access to the best underwriters for you. What that means is, obviously, even though if you've got bad CQC rating, we can still find cover for you. But unfortunately, it will be more expensive. So in trying to cut costs, sometimes in trying to not do what you're supposed to be doing, someone spoke about the importance of keeping records. Everything adds up. It is all connected. I'll just give you a scenario. Insurance companies, they want to see how good are you at keeping your records. Like, for instance, for employers' liability policies, how do you keep your records for your staff? How many years back do you keep your records? If anything happens, they want to check, for instance, how did you, in terms of like recruitment, how were you doing it? Did you do the right process? Did you conduct interviews? Did you get references? Did you check background for the individuals? Because if you don't, let's say if you just recruit anybody, then if they abuse a service user, for instance, if you have failed that part, then insurance companies can say we are not paying the claim because you did not do what you're supposed to do. But if you don't have evidence to document that, look, this is what I was doing, we did all the things that we're supposed to do. Because abuse is a very topical issue in health and social care. So also comply with any risk improvements that you're told. And have a basic understanding of our financial figures. Like, Mr. Mushandu mentioned, you are the director, you don't even know how many staff that you have, or what is the wage bill. You say, okay, I've got my HR, but have an overview, an eagle's eye of your business. It's very important. That's our contact number and our email address there. Questions afterwards. Thank you very much for your patience. Thank you very much, and see you next time when you come for the next event, and we'll be networking anyway. Thank you.